Well, Ricky, in the end, so near yet so far.
Yeah, very frustrated and disappointing evening. I think looking at the game, we had a lot of opportunities to take the game out of the refs' hands and to take it away from Bath. And we're disappointed we didn't come away with the result. We had the opportunities to, and we just made a few errors and some key decisions at times that sort of let us down. But full credit to Bath. They stuck at it. We had an opportunity where we could have really reserted our dominance on them and taken the game away from them. They kept coming back at us, so fair play to Bath for that.
It was that double whammy of a couple of tries there early in the second half that proved the difference in the end.
Yeah, well, we had a scrum on their line. We're dominant. We're going forward, and it squirts out their side on their scrum. They multi-phase. We're a man down on the wing. They played the ball to the edges, and then they scored off turnover on their own line. So we could have defended it, stopped it probably a little bit earlier, but that was sort of the story of the game, really. We gave them a couple of opportunities and they took them, and when we had them on under pressure on their line, we just couldn't get over the line. So we're frustrated. The boys put a lot of effort in. It's been a real good A-League campaign this year. The boys have fought really hard, and I think there's some disappointed guys in there because they're fighting for selection for the first team squad and to get a place in that semi-final. So it's a disappointing evening, but the boys can look at it and realise they've put a lot of energy and enthusiasm into this last the whole A-League season.
I was going to say, like previous years, you've used the competition to blood youngsters and get game time into them, as well as those on the periphery of the first team, and a lot of positives to take from the whole campaign.
Yeah, definitely. If you look at like Max Badilli now, he's started most of our A-League games. He's down playing at Pirates and he's getting regular rugby there and coming back and playing well for us at 13. Sam Skinner is developing week by week in the A-League fixtures and using that as a tool to develop him. So it's been pleasing. We've been able to blood TJ tonight coming back from injury, so obviously it's a good tool for that. But overall we've had a good balance of senior and there's academy guys coming through, and we'll attack the A-League again next year. Hopefully go one step further and not be as frustrated and disappointed as we will be tonight.
I was going to say Tom Johnson and Byron McGuigan both coming back from injuries tonight. That's positive in itself. Yeah,
definitely. I think Tej is back to back to himself again. He's energetic. He's working hard. He carried well tonight, and for his first game back, he didn't look out of place. And Barry scored a real nice try off a counter attack. For a fullback, that's a real good tool to have. So those guys have come back. They came through it. I think they'll be sore tomorrow, obviously, but they'll reset obviously for Wednesday, building into Gloucester for the weekend, and we'll get those guys back up and running and get our other guys down to the dual reds clubs and get them rugby again.
And it won't be too long before some of these guys are in action again, potentially at the weekend, but also the LV Cup is a big tool now as well, and you'll look to use that. Yeah, definitely.
I think it's a learning curve as well. From this game tonight, they'll have learnt a lot of lessons. That we had a dominant scrum, dominant line-out, but we've got to actually turn that into points. And I think that would be a lesson that these guys will take into the LV games, because they're going to be pressure games as well. They're the games you want these young guys to be playing in and to really test them. So we'll reset obviously Gloucester at the weekend. That's a massive game at home. Full house here. And the guys that have played tonight will play a big part in obviously the preparation and if they're in the squad. So we'll reset Gloucester at the weekend. Then obviously Irish away. Hopefully we can get 2 real positive results there, and then we're back into that the Challenge Cup obviously with Europe and then into the LV. So it's exciting times, but obviously today we're a little bit we are disappointed, and we'll just have to reset these guys and get back into training.